like what you're seeing here, subscribe to this channel for more. What up guys, this is Monkey Figure Reviews, and I don't think I have done this before, but today I am going to review some One Piece WCF figures. And as you can see, they are from the Wano Country Volume 2. It says over here, they are the Robin, Usopp, and Franky trio. They are making the ugly and ridiculous faces after finding out that Luffy has been captured by Kaido. So, now, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you will have known that I am not a WCF collector. I think I have maybe one or two back then, and I sold or gave it away. And to me, when I saw this trio, I thought, you know what? This is so ridiculous and funny at the same time. I have to have it. It will be a unique and interesting addition to my collection. And I got pretty lucky because I didn't pre-order it. I got it after it was released, and the price hasn't shot up back then. So I got it quickly, and you know what? I'm just glad that it's here. Okay, so let's take a look at the box. I'm not well versed in this, but I guess for Wano WCF, they try to do more Japanese drawing designs at the background. So these are their names, I guess, at the back. And you have this cross thing. I'm not sure what it is supposed to be. Let me just turn one of the box around. But other than that, the sides are pretty much just some product details. The other side, you can see the other three characters in this volume is Law, Bippo, and Okiku. I didn't really get them because I'm not that interested. But you know what? Some of you might like it. And at the top, we have our Toei sticker to prove its authenticity. Over here, we also have the Straw Hat, the Mugiwara's Jolly Roger at the top, but it's somewhat designed like a drawing or a Japanese painting. Okay, and you know what? They're brand new and sealed, so we are going to do the unboxing together now. Alright, shall we? Let's go. I have taken out the parts of the figure, and for Robin, she comes in two pieces. You have the figure itself and you have a base. For Usopp, you have the figure, the base, and additional supporting stand. And for Franky, we have four pieces. You have the head, the rest of the body, a base, and also a supporting stand. This is how they look like when put together. And what can I say, man? I'm not sure what I'm feeling, but they are so ugly and ridiculous that it makes me feel uncomfortable. Really, when I look at Robin especially, like, oh my gosh, what have they done to my beloved Robin? But also, like, yeah, they're kind of ridiculous, but it's also very funny in a way. And it's a mixed bag of feelings, I guess. It's a mixed bag because I'm not used to seeing my the characters like this, especially Robin, but I appreciate the ridiculousness of it and how exaggerated it is supposed to look. So you know what? I think it's a great buy. I love them. They are so unique, and I don't think you actually have any figures like this of them out there with such crazy expressions. Alright, so now let's go take a look at the details. Let's start with Robin, and man, look at their face. So you know what, the eyes are actually really well painted, and on the side of the face you can actually see some sweat beads. It's not very clear on the camera, but I think over there you can see it's not very obvious with the color. It's very light, but the eyes are well done. The mouth, the frowning shape is also very good. But I think you can see on mine there's actually some paint bleeding for the lipstick. So at the top, like over here, this corner you have a little bit, and towards the bottom left of her you also have that. I actually try to scrape it off a little bit. I think it's possible, so I'm gonna try it more later after filming this video. And of course you can see those very unglamorous, is it triple or is it quadruple chin of Robin. What have they done? Oh my gosh. And this is just, anyway, I mean, it is pretty well done. I mean, except for the paint, I think if that wasn't there, it would be perfect. This is great. It's kind of like caricature though, in a sense. And also the hair, it's actually pretty well done, I think. I'm not a WCF collector, but I think this is actually pretty good. You can see sort of the individual strands that's carved onto the hair mold. Let me turn it around. And this is the back. And I think the hair sticks over here, this is a comb by the way, but I think these hair sticks are supposed to be straight, but because of the packaging it's bent. And I'll see if I can straighten it out later on, but for now it's bent. And for those, this part is actually very flimsy PVC material. That's why it's so bendable. It's probably just cheaper plastic. And the paint on them, it's very normal, just grey, and I guess is a little bit of reflective golden paint. And this is basically the ribbon at the backs, and these decorations are just basically pink in color. I don't think WCF you have much shading, right? It's just pretty standard colors. And for this is supposed to be the poster or whatever information she's reading about Luffy being captured, but it's blank. I wish they have added, like, you know, just maybe even just random lines and random dots. I think that would be great attention to detail, but they probably thought it's too much work. Now for the kimono, well, I think the kimono is actually pretty well done. I think you can see for yourself, despite it being very small, those patterns and designs are actually well painted on, and you don't really see some weird stuff like for the lipstick. So even the lines in the middle section here is also pretty well drawn out. And this is the side. Some marks are, I guess, still there, and also the back of the kimono. Yeah, maybe here it's not painted that well because they sort of just missed it out of the carving mold, and it went out of the lines. And this is the other side. But I think, you know what, for such a WCF, a small figure, I think it is still pretty good. Okay, it just makes me wish that, come on man, when are they giving us a GNG of this Robin in this outfit, or maybe a POP? I'm still waiting for that, because if it looks good, I'm definitely going to get it. Now for the bottom, you can't see anything in case you guys are interested, but the bottom of this part is basically just kind of like a orange in color, and she just stands well on the base, so you don't really need a supporting stand unlike the other two. And this is how Robin looks like. This is Usopp, and I think it is the most fitting for making this kind of faces, because we have always seen him doing those nonsensical expressions, and I think this is just another one to his collection. So the face also, it's really well done. Over here you actually have his sweat beads coming out instead of a paint like Robin, so this is more obvious. And of course those ridiculous eyebrows bending at the top of his head is very funny. And you know, it's supposed to be really exaggerated, so you can even see some wrinkles, I guess, at the forehead, or where his forehead is supposed to be. And his eyes are completely white. Not sure if it's supposed to be rolling his eyes or just, you know, like totally blanked out. And you can see some of the lashes painted on, bottom lashes. And his nose, still long and huge as always. And of course the nose is, I think, especially exaggerated with how big and ugly it is. And you can see a bit of a, you know, like, is it like a cheekbone over there? And the mouth is huge. Like the mouth is half his head, guys. Half his head. It is exceptionally huge, and again, the painting is actually pretty well done. So over here we don't have much obvious issues with the paint bleeding. The grey mustache and the white mustache and a white beard is also well painted. The pink color tongue, the teeth, very nicely done. And to the side you can see his usual headphones or whatever you call it, or sound mufflers he always has. So the painting is also pretty good on those. The top is his green bandana, solid green color. And the back of the head, you have his hair, which is actually very well sculpted and well molded. So you can actually see the individual texture designs around the whole area. And this is the other side. So same thing, the little notes there is also blank, same as Robin. And for his outfit, basically just blue at the top, light blue I guess, and not much designs, and you have some little creases around. I think his fingers here are actually much more well defined compared to Robin. Robin's is just like a stump. So it's a little bit different. And the bottom of his kimono, you have this black and white painting design, which is very well painted, I guess. Pretty good. I think you always expect a little bit of discoloring or running out the lines. And his sword is actually over there, 2 swords. They are also a little bit bended due to the packaging, and I will also see if I can turn it back. But overall, the back, this is how it goes. And just give you guys a look. So he needs to be supported by this, because if not, the weight would just makes him kind of fall backwards. So this is definitely necessary, unlike Robin. And at the bottom you can see his sandals or slippers and a bit of his toes carved and molded. Last but not least, we have Franky, and he also looks ridiculous, but we have also seen some funny faces from him before, so I think this is more acceptable. But he's actually has got more sweat beads than Usopp, even though their styles are similar. Left face, right face, bottom of the chin, and you also have that mucus drop coming out of the nose, similar to Usopp. Eyes are also blanked out white. You have the wrinkles at the forehead and also the chin. I think the chin here is 3 layers, so Robin wins out on that one. She has 4. And around the hair you have that white rope tying it around, and the hair is honestly pretty well done. All the lines carved into the mold, very nice details. I think maybe even better than some of the more expensive price figures. And he also has that red tower around his neck. Okay, and the notes, it's also white in color, it's just blanked out. And the outfit is generally just dark blue in color, constant throughout, with some words in kanji there. It says Gangyo if I read it in Chinese, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to mean here. Maybe harbor, or harbor worker or something. And it's also the same at the back. And the design on the outfit is also very nicely painted, those white parts. And let me just do a 360 back to the front. This tie is purplish in color in the middle. And the hands, I forgot about the hands. They are also well painted with his usual colors. And his legs, the part which is metallic, they gave it the silver paint. But overall, it is pretty nice. The painting is pretty nice. Okay, his feet is actually a little bit elevated due to the bending of the packaging again. So I guess it's supposed to be flat. And he also needs this supporting stand. If not, the weight will just make him drop sideways. I just want to mention, I actually find it interesting how for WCF the mouths are really well done. The teeth, the tongue inside, you can really see into the depth of the mouth, and it's actually better than some of the price figures out there. And to me, it's kind of confusing because I'm looking at 3 of them now: Franky, Usopp, and Robin, and the sculpt the way they done the mouth is actually, I would think, better than some of the price figures. Not sure what's really going on there because they are still made by the same people, BANPRESTO, Bandai Spirits, but for WCF somehow the sculpt is well done. So food for thought on that, and maybe something that we can look into next time further. Let us take a look at the height of these figures. For Robin, from the bottom to the top of her head, it's around 7.5 cm, so around 3 inches. And Usopp is a little bit taller, around 8 cm, and around a little bit more than 3 inches. And for Franky to the top of his head, where the hair is 8.5, so close to maybe 3 1/3 inches. Alright guys, that's pretty much all I have to say for these figures. Now I'm not going to do any height comparison because I do not have other WCF figures, and also I think it doesn't really make sense to put these guys next to the bigger scale figures because they are just, really tiny. Now my overall thoughts on this is that they are honestly, to me, a great buy. And it's a really weird thing because, like I said, it's a mixture of feelings when I look at them because of the discomfort they give me due to their ugliness and ridiculousness, but it's also so funny, unique and interesting. And overall, I can confidently say it is honestly a really good buy for me. Would I recommend it? You know what? I actually think if you like how unique they are, go for it. But if the aftermarket prices are insane now, like maybe you're getting $20 a piece, then I think, you know what, just skip that, man. Sometimes the prices just goes insane, and just enjoy them through my video. Okay, so let me know what you guys think as usual in the comments section below about my new WCF figures. And of course, if you like my video, do give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you would like more videos like this. So I actually think that 70% of the viewers on my channel are not subscribed, and if you happen to chance upon this, I really appreciate it if you like it and just give me a subscription. Okay, so thank you guys so much once again. I will see you guys very soon. Goodbye.